Yes, a very good morning to everybody, and thank you for joining us on our sunrise safari. Look how beautiful this mist is this morning here at Gari Dam, and it is so stunning. And I think this is going to be an amazing morning, and I think that we are going to see some awesome animals here at Juma Private Game Reserve in the Sabi Sands. Good morning, everybody. My name is Cedric, and behind the camera with me on Rusty, we've got Gat. Thanks for joining. Well, look, we have got some beautiful lions to start our sunrise safari. And you can see we've got the Talamati breakaways. Of course, we've got the one female and the 5 youngsters that's lying up here at Gari Dam. So, yes, well, definitely it is a tawny Sunday, or a start to a tawny Sunday. So, I'm very happy about that. I think yesterday was cat day, and Ben and myself struggled to get any kind of cats yesterday. But it's nice, at least we've got these Talamati breakaways straight away this morning. And of course, now these 5 sub-adults, the 5 youngsters, the composition of them is 3 young males and 2 females, and of course with the older female. So they will just follow her, and she'll be the one that's leading them around. But they're in their territory, so they're not out of their territory at all. This is part of their area. But look at them, aren't they stunning? Of course, a little bit of grooming. Individuals, as of course, allo grooming is very important in the lion society. So with these families, you can see always touch, grooming each other, making sure that the bond is strong, because they know that they need one another. Holding mom's face. Yes, holding her down. Alright, so we've got them moving down on Central now. Unfortunately, some of them have already passed the vehicle. And we've got just now the little sub-adults that's coming through. Sorry, I do apologize about some of the vehicles. There are vehicles in the background. Of course, 2 of the younger males now coming right past us here. You can just see that little manes coming onto the neck or on the chest area. And it's around the face, but aren't they beautiful? Aren't they stunning? Oh, something's got their attention all of a sudden. You can see all of them looking straight into that direction. I don't know what they heard, or maybe something's moving through the grass. Might be impalas or kudu, maybe a buffalo, or maybe even another lion. I'm not too sure. And we are looking exactly in the direction they're looking at. So I don't see anything. It's amazing how they can pick up on those noises. And sometimes you think a lion is fast asleep, but they are pretty much always aware on their surroundings and what's happening. You can see she's, well, he's like, yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Very exciting morning for us. I think we have just found Mr. Blondmane Mahiwa. We have just been talking about him, saying we are really missing the Mahiwas. We got lucky with male lions yesterday, but they weren't a Mahiwa, were they? This is Blondie. Hello, gorgeous. Are you not even going to say hello? You're on a mission. I see that. Don't know if I've had enough coffee, really. We are going to have to follow him for the time being, which may not be the easiest of things to do, but we shall do our best. Yes, Mahiwa. We're back in the northeast, so obviously, for those that don't know, the Mahiwas are the dominant male coalition here, not the lions that we saw yesterday. We were in the south yesterday, and it's Blondie and Darkmane. He's met up with a lioness. Ah, that's why he's on a mission, huh? Ah, all makes a lot of sense. Ah, There was no warm cuddle there. Hello, handsome. I've spent a lot of time with the Mahiwas now. I've been in Madikwe a very long time, but it's definitely Blondie that I've spent more time with in comparison to dark mane, just because Blondie tends to be more east. He tends to be more on the airstrip, along the river.
We're still watching this beautiful elephant bull with some nice trees as well in the background, which we will talk about shortly. But let's just watch him a moment. Shame he didn't stick around here for too long actually. He had a quick drink of water and he stood there for a long time. Now he's walking towards us. But while he was standing for a long time, he was just putting his trunk in the air a little bit and like smelling the air. And I think what has happened is this elephant bull knows that lions came here early this morning. But he's not too worried, just gently walking off. And he also scratched his body up against a big apple leaf tree, which we'll talk about now. Look at him, just climbing up that bank. Getting to the top, having a look around. You see how they do that? As soon as he got to the top of that bank there, he just stopped and had a look because he's higher up. And now, coast is clear, everything's fine, choop choop, and off he goes. Not a care in the world.
So you can probably hear all that noise above us. There's a little group of oxpeckers that are having a disagreement, possibly arguing over who's going to get to feed off this rhino. You see these couple just sitting on it going, yeah, you should have got here earlier. We've seen a lot of oxpeckers of late, and it was very nice when we saw the buffalo the other day to actually see some of the yellow-billed, but I don't think I've ever seen yellow-billed oxpecker on a rhino, strangely, only ever the red. Logan rhinos to cool down, well, they've got very, very thick skin, which helps to insulate them against the heat. So, you know, the surface of the skin gets quite hot, but the blood underneath stays relatively cold because of the way it's insulated. But their favourite way to cool down is very much to lie in the mud, and they roll around in the mud, and then the mud will dry on them and act as a very, very nice sunblock as well. So that is the most common way of doing it. They do love a good wallow, a rhino, that's for sure. Sometimes you just see them lying in the water, almost a bit like a hippo, but not in the deep. Obviously, because of that massive head, they're unable to sort of lift their head high enough to keep their head and nose and mouth out of water if it is too deep. So you won't ever find a rhino in the deep water. And certainly white rhinos would struggle to cross a river, for example, because they can't lift their head up high enough. Black rhino is a little bit more able to do so. I have never seen it, but from what I know, a black rhino is more capable of crossing a deeper water source. Just the smaller head means it can raise its head up higher.
Oh, look at this little one, a little Cape Buffalo. Oh, this thing is days old. Oh, isn't this adorable? Hello, welcome to life. Yes, we're looking at look at that face. Looks like his ears are like bat wings. Oh no, but days old because he's still so small, still dark. And come on, you must catch up to mom. You need to catch up to mom. Yes, don't look at us. But yes, what a wonderful sunrise safari it has been. Well, for us, definitely. I've been enjoying it quite a bit. Had those Talamati breakaways, that female with their 5 youngsters. This beautiful herd of elephants. Elephants. Mongoose. This beautiful herd of buffalo. Yeah, clearly I need some coffee. But yeah, thanks for all the questions and comments this morning, and thanks for joining us on our sunrise safari. And I'm hoping that we will see you once again this afternoon on our sunset safari. And yes, we will follow up on these buffaloes. We will follow up on the lions to see what's been happening for the day. And you never know. But yes, from the Wild Earth team, have a wonderful Sunday. Goodbye.